Hello, welcome back to Shadow of War. I'm Jade Star, here with my best friend in terms of water to body mass ratio, Polish.
Hi. You're never going to forget that joke, are you?
No, I'm really not. So we're going to check in with Torvin. And so I think I mentioned that, Baranor doesn't have a ghost inside of him, so he can't do chain kills. I was wrong. I forgot about this. So the drawing was very clearly the circular fighting pits that we've seen in every map. And yeah. Lithlet has one itself.
Gonna need some more firewood soon. One of these nights those mercenaries are gonna catch me chopping down their trees.
Their trees? Is Torvin just running in and, axing their siege equipment or something?
I mean, presumably he's chopping trees that are around here somewhere.
Yeah, I saw a couple of, palms.
Yeah. So, I haven't played this DLC in quite some time, so I didn't realize quite the importance of everything. I'm gonna get very distracted by treasure works. As remember, donated by, donated? No, that's not right. Denoted. By the white chevrons on our minimap. So, not only are they our source of our common stackable upgrades, oh, excuse me, I'm dying. They are 250 Easterling golds each.
That's actually a decent amount, isn't it?
Yes. When the cheap mercenaries are 1,500, that's like 6 treasure orcs buys you a merc.
So I was sort of wondering if you were just doing the plot, how you could really afford to hire a bunch of mercs or hire the legendaries. I guess the treasure orcs are the answer to that.
Yeah, they seem to be the biggest, if not only non-mission way of getting lots and lots of Easterling cash. So here we might remember adrenaline and what it does with 10 seconds of slowdown after a brutalized kill. And how ridiculous it is, because it refreshes when you brutalize.
Oh, okay.
That is why all those orcs are standing still, like nothing's happening. Because to them, time has come to a stop.
Yeah, refreshing. Like the fact that you can just keep the adrenaline going. And yeah, I guess you don't really need chain kills.
Yeah, and then we're so fast that we can just walk up to them and then in that little surprise moment before they alert, brutalize one of them and then just brutalize the rest of them.
I'm assuming that given a large enough horde of orcs, eventually time would progress that some of them wouldn't be brutalizable anymore. But
large enough and distantly enough spaced, perhaps.
Well, no, they'd have to be packed in tightly enough so that some of them could see the first one, not freak out.
Oh yeah.
And you wouldn't be able to get to them.
Just as important as strength are stealth and speed. If you're invisible, there's no defense. If you're silent, there's no call for help. Reckon no one mastered this better than the Numenorians. No one's seen or heard them in ages.
Thanks, Torvin.
Torvin should be able to use this to make my gear more deadly. Whether to me or the orcs remains to be seen.
I thought that was kind of witty.
Torvin always has that kind of... I don't know how to quite describe it, wit about him. Or humor.
Dry, sarcastic.
Yeah.
Somewhat British humor.
So, okay. I remember. This video, we're not going to do much plot. I'm going to take out the 2 northern watch posts. And also, of course, get absolutely distracted by all of these delicious treasure orcs and their upgrades.
Yeah, so the barbed blade said plus 100 damage, but it only went up by 50 when you upgraded it.
Yeah, each upgrade is 50. The value you were looking at is the cumulative total of our upgrades.
Oh, okay.
Look at that aerial.
Not how parachutes work.
Well, it's not a parachute.
Unless you're Batman.
It's a kite.
Also not how kites work.
So the one thing about that is that I can't brutalize off the kite, because the button that normally is brutalized becomes crossbow. But look at these guys, just totally unaware that, you know, time is moving forward and that they are getting stabbed. Adrenaline is slightly broken. In a most hilarious and advantageous way.
Now, can you cut the kite early
Yes.
to then land and brutalize?
I don't think I can target a stealth or brutalize kill while I'm just free falling.
But like if you were to fall down next to an orc.
Oh,
in, like,
yes.
the
and
half
just-
second while they're freaking out.
Right, just a very abrupt landing in front of them or something. Yeah, probably.
Good one, Scorpion.
Completely unintentional. I'm glad it worked out. Okay, probably enough treasure orcs for this area. Let's actually do a mission. I guess it's not plot, but taking the outposts is mandatory for this. Hope to find more of these platings. Like, a percentage damage reduction can start getting very silly when we have more of them.
Oh, I think I was saying is that so the first upgrade for the whites.
You've all heard the stories of the outpost attacks? Hundreds of orcs butchered, heads on pikes. So unless you want to end up like that, you'll stay off the grog and keep your eyes open.
Vulnerable stuff.
Vulnerable to almost everything.
Yeah. You're saying about the whites?
Oh, so it looked like the white upgrades, the common ones.
Yeah.
The first one is worth more than
No.
the subsequent ones.
No.
No?
No. Like, our defense started at, like, 20%, and each white shield thing has added 5% to it. Like, our sword started at 50, and each whetstone adds 7 to it. The dagger started at 500, and each upgrade adds 50 to it.
Right, but the actual dagger upgrade says plus 100.
Yeah, that's 2 upgrades worth of barbed blades.
Well, I've been trying to keep a look at that, and I didn't see the number that I'm looking at doesn't change during the upgrade. So either it updates like immediately as you're doing the upgrade thing. I don't know. I'll try and keep an eye on it.
But look at all the treasure arcs over here. Just not gonna see anything coming because I'm too fast. In fact, Baranor's too fast. Sometimes I don't think I've like picked the pickups because they don't fade out as if I touched them. Like this is just blatantly unfair at this point.
I especially like any of the physics officers just hang out.
Yeah. I think this is what is it, Limura and the Lantern of Time level bullshit. By the way, everyone posted in the thread telling Olish to LP La Milana 2.
Why would I need to LP La Milana too?
Because you did 1, and clearly need to do
Ready
2.
to kill? I'll count.
Look at these guys, they're back with more treasure. What about the blood lingers? Like, it's just black ribbons in the air.
It's just like he hasn't even stabbed the orcs yet, and he's already drawing in the air.
The orc blood knows what's happening. It's just preemptively leaving its orc.
I haven't quite seen it yet, but if you
What are you? You look like a Gondorian, but you smell like an Easterling. I wonder if you taste the same.
brutalize a captain and trigger adrenaline, Can you repeatedly stab them?
Brutalize doesn't work that way on captains. You only get a regular stealth attack, even if you would try the brutalize attempt.
What if you brutalize someone next to the captain? Could you then stealth the captain repeatedly?
Repeatedly, I don't know.
I'd kind of assume not. But then again, I would have assumed that they wouldn't let you extend it indefinitely.
Also, one of the things about this DLC I need to get more used to again is that just really anytime you're fighting captains, there's no reason not to have your bodyguard. They're actually really great, and I don't know if it's just because you have more of them, or they're better, or something, but they feel more useful than carrying around the orc bodyguards during the main game.
And they don't seem to be getting their asses kicked quite as much. The orc bodyguards would just frequently die.
You picked the wrong Uruk. I'll eat your dead hearts.
Soft-headed. Oh, that's also nice, like, somersault intro. Also, you're dead.
It just did not take very long.
Also, while he was doing the speech intro, I think Collis actually killed the other captain as well, because he's dead in the background right there.
He is enraged.
Yeah, I love this guy. He just is enraged all the time. I'm not even entirely sure why. I must have skipped over his abilities. But he just is almost always enraged and kicking ass. Now, I could capture this and be done with it, but I see treasure works on my mini-map.
So does Baranor have problems with doing, like, multiple parries?
No. Don't know if he just doesn't get attacked by it, or he just has unique animations for dealing with it, but I've not had a problem being attacked by multiple people and, you know, being unable to defend myself.
Yeah. Like, I've been seeing consecutive parries, but... I'm watching for it, which is nuts. Oh, no, I saw one there.
Yep.
His parries are just really fast.
Well, it kind of looked like he parried one and the other just stopped when Baranor went the animation.
Well, I saw the second parry had the little blue thing.
Well, that just means that's perfect timing. When the parries are white, that's a normal parry. When the parries are blue, that means perfect timing. And with the current skills, or the upgrade, that perfect timing means it's going to be a kill. So we have to hire somebody here, put this outpost, just gives curse resistance, curse immunity, or like curse regen, just for bodyguards. I'm not a big fan of that. I don't think it's a big deal. So I'm just going to put a regular level vanishing summon. Was it vanishing summons? Yeah. And then we got to go check out all the skill points and the loot we got. Carry more bolts, carry more elixirs. Standard choices, but useful. So here, goes from 35 to... Oh. It's because when I mouse over it, it updates. Okay, that's what it is.
Okay, yeah.
Just mousing over the white one increases that number that you were already watching.
Right, yeah. Because I see the defense goes up once it finishes upgrading, but as soon as you're hitting the button...
Yeah. It's because, as soon as I mouse over the augment to apply, it's updating it into the field that you were watching. But hey, we got a thing that's take no damage from poison. It's great. It does not stop the other effects of poison, like being slow to move and focus drained.
Yeah, I was going to say, does that drain your focus too?
Yeah.
Because that was really the obnoxious part. Well, all of that loot.
Just arms and heads of orcs just laying around. Guys, be standing next to that, like, moving pile of sand or whatever, it's fine.
The orcs are very helpful. They're very eager to just lend a hand.
I mean, they're just trying to get ahead in Mordor.
Aha! Let's see what you have.
So Baranor doesn't have a ghost inside of him, but we have a Numenorian crossbow. So that becomes our chain kill method.
See what mischief you can make with that.
I'm trying to think if Batman had something like that. The problem is I haven't actually played any of the Arkham games.
I've watched LPs of them, I think. All of
Yeah.
them.
But that was years ago.
Alright.
I'm always thirsty. That's not right. Were you thirsty?
Oh, spotted immediately. But he's dazed by poison.
They came from above!
Pick up, please. You're in the way.
You, maggot! Come on, maggot. Let's see what you've got. Your blood for coin!
Love the
I
vanishing
really
sights.
like the kneel and poke.
The Defender
You'll
classic.
pay for this. I'll kill you next time, you filth.
It was just very fast. Just poke.
You can't outrun death! Okay, go down there!
Technically my kill.
You died to poison. How do you get more poison bolts?
You pick them up off the ground like the regular bolts.
Oh.
They just have kind of a green glow to the pickup. Or, I think there's a supply orc. On the mini-map, you see a little X with, I guess, a star in it.
Yeah.
That's a dead orc that we can examine for resources, which usually right. Since I just fired all my bolts in these corridors, we're gonna go check them. So, maybe.
Oh, I see the green outline.
Yep. I wonder how powerful I can get the gear just by stacking the whites. Because it'd be great to just juice up Baranor to just outrageous levels. But
You can only stack each upgrade 20 times, right?
the white ones? I don't know. I don't
Let
think
him
so.
know where
Why
that
do you say
came from.
20?
For some reason, I have the number 20 in my head.
I can't say. I don't think I've actually played long enough to reach a cap of stacking items. But it's a time attack or score attack, and
Right,
the quicker you do this, the better your score. So normally you don't go around just trying to kill every treasure orc and every captain possible to get absolutely the most ridiculous loot you can.
Yeah, it seems very designed to just sort of keep you going.
But
The random loot.
it is very fun collecting all the ridiculous power upgrades. Like Adrenaline, which is just going to let us stab that guy out here at the lock in here.
Yeah, here's a question. I don't think you answered it.
Oh, yeah?
When you actually put an upgrade on one of your weapons, it's permanent, right? You can't
Yes,
remove it?
Correct.
Okay, so in theory, once your sword fills up, you can't get any more
Correct.
enchantments for it.
Yeah, I think I mentioned it. I don't remember. That probably means that each piece of Baranor gear can take the white stackable and then 7 other unique trait-giving pieces of loot. But I can't think of any time I had a playthrough where I actually filled up, an item.
Is the white stackable guaranteed? Could you choose not to get any and then fill up your sword? I don't know why you would. It seems like an obvious upgrade to want. But could you take 8 of the trait ones if you wanted?
I think the white slot is guaranteed. I don't actually know. I've not tried it, but because you can get the other traits first, and then pick up the white common. The white common always goes to the top of the list.
Okay.
When the Numenorians' doom finally came, their fires were soon extinguished. Something to do with a flood, I believe. Well, I don't see any water out here. So let's see how hot we can make this thing burn. The idea with this is it incinerates your enemies at the same time you're knocking them back. My kind of idea.
I don't know if Numenorian flamethrowers are lore appropriate.
Really? I mean, are Numenorian Batman grappling hooks lore appropriate?
After all,
I mean,
lets me leap off cliffs.
honestly, no Batman grappling hooks are lore appropriate or physics appropriate.
Oh, I made him angry with that stealth attack.
Steel yourselves! In looking fighting but I kind of...
Gonna make a lovely necklace from your teeth?
I think he just got trampled by one of his own dudes.
No, I pulled him forward.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Ah, someone's bringing the funk.
Oh, that's the horde you were like. When I watch your videos, someone's like the Orc Bug Brigade is nearby. Okay. Okay, makes more sense now.
I don't know why, but it sounds like ska is happening somewhere.
You got that like loud two-toned horn blast, and you just expect a follow-up.
Now the party can truly get started.
I'd edit it in some like Mighty Mighty Boss Stones or something, but I'd probably get like DMCA'd.
Yeah, maybe not.
I mean, that's just the impression that I get from YouTube.
Just you wait. Eventually, the algorithms will start hitting you for that.
Man, that reminds me of the video for XCOM 1 that got copyright claimed for Sound of Wind.
Yeah, jeez. It's a problem.
Yeah. Alright, come on. This is you. Oh, I forgot he's... No, okay. I thought that was a Combat Master counter animation. Oh! Oh, that's a slick animation. I like that one. Shoves the arrow like into their throat. That kind of like punches and separates with the bow to draw the arrow back to shoot.
Next time something fun comes up.
And he promoted with that, and now he has flaming weapons.
I'll give you some space. I'm just getting warmed up.
Treasure Orc Plot. Treasure Orc Plot. Okay, we'll actually make progress then. Or, no, sorry, I saw
Nope,
that.
nope, Treasure Orc.
Damn it.
I'm dying. Die, die, die!
Just all of Baranor's animations feel very fast.
Yeah, they do.
Like his counters are fast. His, stealth attacks are very quick. Your executions are fast.
I don't think the stealth attack animations changed from Talion, but they do have the built-in upgrade that, like, there's two sets of stealth attack animations for Talion. There's like the slower ones, and then you put like a point in the skill, and then they get faster. I think just Baranor starts with the fast set. Oh yes.
Yeah, it's hard to tell.
Oh, with his animations.
Yeah. Because there's such variety in all of the different stealth kills.
Yeah, that's great. So, I have killed a lot of treasure orcs. Let's spend some of that treasure. Like this dude with his windmill attack. I mean, he's terrified of ghouls, but I haven't seen a ghoul in this desert yet. I think it'll be okay.
Flame exploiter, huh?
It's also immune to curse, which is handy.
I'm a little bit surprised you're not putting him in the place for the regen health when on fire.
Oh shit, the outpost. I think that only applies to the Fortunate Sons, though. I'd have to go back and check. Because something important is that the tiers of rewards from the outposts are not cumulative.
Well, they didn't seem like they'd be all that cumulative, because you have the resistance and then immunity and then heal when on fire.
Yeah.
I guess it'll make more sense when we see more outposts.
Yeah. Like, this outpost is something like Guardians take 50% less damage, Guardians deal 50% more damage, and I forgot what, like, the legendary value is, but, you know, they're non-inclusive, so you had to, like, pick one level of them. Oh yeah, we've ran into an Asgang. It's always Midnight in Mind's favorite, like, Olog name.
I mean, there's always douche.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. I've forgotten. I haven't checked in on my Fortress of Douche in a while.
Should do that. Should see how successful douche has been at defending.
I mean, really, I needed an assault force of douche. You know, go in there and, you know, really clear out the orc infestation.
Well, your sword's now basically dealing twice as much damage as it was at the start.
Yeah, I know, it's great. Not entirely sure what happened there. You know, kite physics. Oh, special co-commentator Cammy in the background. That's right, you can't edit it out now, can you, Oleg?
You can't stop me. Hey, you got the timestamp.
Ah. Collis is so good. So glad I hired this guy. And I think with that kill, he promoted to gain a poisoned weapon. Yep.
They gain traits very quickly, don't they?
They do. Well, I mean, he started at, what, like level 25? He's up to 33 now, I think? In one of the runs where OBS crashed and, like, completely fouled the recording, Collis killed, like, 7 captains in the contents of this video-ish worth of content, and was, like, level 45, and had a flaming weapon and not shit for more traits. So I'm really sad because he was just kicking ass.
Yeah, they definitely seem more effective than the regular orcs.
Oh, the Orc Captain's Battalion.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot the chain kill is in slow motion too because of adrenaline.
So adrenaline doesn't really stack with the chain kill.
Adrenaline is still the funniest thing I think I've ever come across in this DLC. Although the whip move there that I did, setting everybody on fire, is probably a good second. I haven't found that out yet.
Well, those 3 orcs that you just brutalized did attack you all at once. But it looked like when you did the first parry, it just interrupted all of their attacks.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's just their solution for Baron, or doesn't have to ghost for a double parry.
A biscuit made of tables.
What did he say?
A biscuit made of tables.
I heard brisket, but yes.
The important part, it was a food object made of tables.
Yeah. Is that what the crazy works?
I'm going to guess yes. I mean, he does seem to have a bit of his brain exposed. Oh, well, I guess we're not going to find out.
Ratak the Man.
Oh, yeah.
You know, the name, I feel, is a hint.
Yeah. Or, you know, him eating table biscuits.
Like, that's not an animation that Talion had.
Well, no, because it uses the grappling hook.
Yeah.
It's great.
Now I'm just trying to pay attention to all of the actual kill animations and see how fast they are and whether they're different.
Like the counter kills, absolutely. Executions, definitely. But I think the ground finisher and the stealth attacks are the same, simply because it's just he has a dagger as usual. How did this white upgrade get over here? When did this
One
thing-
of your,
I guess the archer bodyguard.
yeah.
I guess.
It's the other things. Your bodyguards will just pull out bows, and they'll do it very quickly. Orcs tend to be much more relaxed about pulling out javelins and throwing them.
Excuse me while I collect all this treasure while time is stopped. Ribbons.
Super hot. Super hot.
Shadow of War, but it's super hot. Oh, somebody mod that, please. I need that.
Just a mod to change adrenaline from 10 seconds to 100.
Just so that you kill everything that's loaded.
Oh, not only kill everything that's loaded, but I'm sure you could run over and watch stuff pop in. Like in the Altariel DLC, one thing I definitely noticed was they were really aggressive about orcs spawning. It's like the second the camera wasn't looking somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And you could see it on the radar.
Hey, what's going on? Do you know how much grog I've had? I don't. But I do know that I'm gonna kill you. And then...
Troll physics.
Oh, wait. I'm gonna have some more grog. And then I'm gonna kill you!
Like Naru Drooler. That is an orc that is at peace with his life.
Someone got eaten by the sandworm. Or, you mean Troller.
Yeah,
Okay.
Naru.
I don't know, he doesn't seem fully aware.
It doesn't seem like he cares.
That too. Now, capturing it doesn't actually end the mission. You do have to kill it.
They got that AoE chain whip, just comes out so fast too.
I love that for getting rid of defenders, just pulling them down on their face.
And just stabbing them.
Yeah, like, Talion didn't have like an easy. Well, I guess he had the vault icicle move, but that just seems better.
Well, oh,
Makes me think of Shadow of Rome with some fresh.
yeah, I was gonna say that. You know, what was it? Something a ham?
Fresh ham for throwing
Fresh
it
ham.
into the crowd. Yeah.
That was a pretty good mission.
There was also a bonus salvo for wielding a severed arm and a stick of meat at the same time. Okay, so here, this outpost is important. So, higher defenders take 35% less damage. Epic mercenary leaders, defenders deal 50% more damage. Great. Legendary was defenders get a flaming weapon if they don't already have an elemental weapon. Well, Colossus already has a poisoned weapon, so we don't need that. So why don't we just make a Callus... I'm gonna go with Callus. Callus do 50% more damage by hiring this guy to run the outpost.
Yeah, I mean, 35% less damage also seems pretty good. And those two are basically inverses of each other. But, yeah, more damage is more better.
Well, he hasn't been close to dying, and he's been kicking a lot of ass. So
oh, yeah.
I felt it was better for him to continue kicking all of the ass. Sword's over twice its starting value of damage now. 40% damage resistance.
More than double your starting focus.
These orcs can't rest comfortably out here anymore.
Sorry.
Balefire?
Oh, yes. So, I'm about to demonstrate exactly what that is. So, you know how, like, the guards all have an ability and, like, over their heads, like, Kalis. Wait, no, Kalis is the Klingon warrior. I'll get it eventually. Has heroic war cry over his head. Well, each of them has, like, a special bar that charges up while they're out and will do things. And our archer, I think, has ammo supply, so he'll dump a little chest that will replenish our crossbow bolts. Ugg,
Sure.
What was his name? Ulug? Ugg, whatever. Ugg has balefire grenades, which are awesome.
Yeah. I mean, it's nice because nothing is immune to balefire, right?
Something? I don't think anything is. No, I can't think of a single thing. So here's what the shield does. It's It's nice in theory.
Can have loads of fun with that. Sometimes I think I should kill the fella who suggested I come out to the desert. But since it was me, probably not a great idea.
So, yeah, it takes a little while to charge up the shield. It's a little too slow most of the time, but if you got a little space between you and the enemy that you actually want to close, then it's great. That's it for this video. Next time, we'll be getting back to plot. So, thank you all for joining me, and thank you for risking it out here, Olish in the desert.
Yeah, it's hot.
Don't do it, Torvin lad. Tempting as it is, don't drop your chamber bucket on the orcs down there. You'll just bring them up here.
I love Torvin so much.
He's great.